It's not RC. Adventures in Radio Control. Believe it or not, this would be me back in the mid-1980s. I used to fly these polyhedral, sort of high-start launch wooden gliders. And, it was 2 channels, rudder and elevator, and, I really had a blast doing that. I got pretty good at it, and these old planes flew really well. Anyway, fast forward like 30 years, and you know what? I'm kind of interested in maybe reliving some of my past, so I really want to try flying one of these old polyhedral gliders again. So that's sort of what got me started on this project. Anyway, let's see how that worked out. This would be my buddy Roger. He heard about my interest in these old planes, and guess what? He just happened to have one. So he gave me this rather old Great Plane Spectra that is, and I mean old, like 20 years old. It had been crashed and rebuilt a million times, so it was really beat up. And anyway, let me just give you a quick idea of what I did to this thing before I show you it flying. So here we go. The Spectra has a reputation for tip stalling due to some rather poorly designed wing outer panels, so I decided I would have a go at redesigning or designing my own outer wing panels. I drew up some plans and started cutting the ribs. Pretty basic construction, just sort of followed the original design but made it better. This was originally a one-piece wing, but I decided to break it up into a 3-panel wing. That makes transporting it much easier. I also wanted spoilers, so I added some servoless electric spoilers. These are really nice because you don't have to worry about servos or linkages, you just drop them in the wing and plug them in. With the wing done, it was time to turn my attention to the fuselage. I wanted a slightly larger tail because the wing I was putting on it was a little bit longer. This new vertical stabilizer looked great on paper, but once I actually built it, it looked ridiculously large. So I did a little trimming, that looks a little better. Next it was time to install the electronics. I reworked the nose a little bit, I made it a little slicker. Performed a little whittling, made myself a new canopy hatch. Plugged up the old NICAD vent holes, made my own new ones, and got the motor installed. Time to take it outside and see what we've got. I love bare bones airframes. I'm a big fan of Hangar 9 Ultralight, but I've never tried their Parklight stuff. You might expect from the name it's much lighter than the standard Ultracoat. It seems to cover really good, but it's kind of see-through. Okay, we're almost done here. A few more knickknacks. The last 10% takes 90% of the time, but yeah, she's almost ready to go. Well, that took about 3 months, everything you just saw there. It was a fun build. Kind of did more than I probably needed to do to this thing, but yeah, pretty happy with it. Anyway, let's go to the field and fly. Alright, we're down at the field. I got the Spectra all buttoned up, ready to go. We're going to give her a maiden flight today. So wish me luck. Here we go. Do we have any wind? Let's see. No wind at all. That's good. Alrighty. I'm going to do a Powerup Test. Don't throw it. No, that's not the throttle. Alrighty, rudder's going the right way, elevator's going the right way. Crazy spoilers, I got hooked up backwards, but we'll deal with that later. Alrighty, here we go. Go for it. Yes. It's going up. Woohoo! Oh yeah, this is definitely a polyhedral. That's not no ailerons on this. That feels weird. Feels pretty good. Yeah. I think we might like this. Yeah, that's flying rather nicely. Alright, where did I put my throttle? Go past here. Yeah, it's got enough power. I was worried that motor wasn't going to be good enough, but plenty of power. So let's turn the telemetry on. One thing I really like about the FrSky receivers is they have telemetry built in. So for just 20 bucks more, I can add a variometer to my setup, which is cool. Slide on it. Whoa, there's a bump.
So how do the spoilers work?
Yeah, let's try the spoilers, right? Turn off the variometer here. Alright, deploying the spoilers. Yeah, see what happens. It dives. Oh yeah, she dives. That's interesting. I do have a little bit of down elevator on the spoilers, so yeah, that comes down like a bucket. Look at that. I say the spoilers work. 77. Yeah, very nice. Oh, I think I got me a winner here. Oh, there's a little bump right there. Look at that. Very nice. Alright, let's try landing here. Landing.
3 minutes, 55 feet.
Wow, those spoilers are effective. Hey, look at that. It flies. It flies pretty good too. Pleased with that, I am. Awesome.
Okay, there you go.
Cool. No, we got. Oh, you know what? I do need to try that, right? Let's do it now. Yeah. All right. So the guys want me to try my experimental differential spoilers we got going on here. So the idea is you turn, only one spoiler pops up. That's just on the left stick, not on the right stick. So we're gonna give that a try. I should probably explain this a little better here. Okay, I got regular spoilers that are hooked up to the throttle channel, and you know, they both go up together, and you know, spoil lift and glider comes down. However, I've also set them up so that on my left stick, which would ordinarily be the rudder channel, that actually controls one spoiler at a time, differential. So I can have one spoiler go up or the other spoiler go up, and you know, depending on my rudder channel on the left stick. The right stick still controls the regular rudder on the back of the plane, but on the left stick, that left and right movement controls the spoilers. So I've got crazy, all sorts of, yeah, well, you get the idea. And I should also add that this only happens when I'm on high rates, and it's only for used in extreme maneuvering. Yeah, obviously that wouldn't be good to use all the time because it really slows the plane down and kills lift. Not on the right stick, so we're gonna give that a try. Let me try launching it, see how that goes.
4 minutes, normal, 60 feet.
Alright, here we go. Not yet.
Okay, roll.
Rolling. Alright, put her in the high rates. Got the crazy aileron. Alright, here we go. See what happens here. Oh, that turns pretty sharp. Yeah, it does. And drops a lot too, huh? Wow, yeah, that really makes her yaw. Ooh, yeah. Gotta be careful with that, I guess. And it loops. So yeah, not really sure what to make of the spoiler yaw brakes, but they're fun to have on there, why not?
93.
Hey, catch me a thermal. That's what we need to do. Yeah, that black really pops up there.
I'm not going to make you sit through it, but I had about a 30-minute flight. I caught a really nice thermal, went way, way up in the air. It was just awesome.
Alright, let's bring her in. Spoilers out.
178.
The best landing that it'll do.
Well, that was impressive. I just flew it for like 30 minutes, barely touched the motor. I think at one point I was like 1,500 feet or something ridiculous. It was specced out in the first main flight. Now, I'm very happy with this. It's really easy to fly, you know, hands off most of the time. I didn't have to touch the trims. Yeah, it's good. I like it. So there you go. Take care.